we're going to talk about something that I don't really talk about much on this channel, that being a TV show and movie. Now, one thing that, has been kind of leaking when it comes to Stranger Things season 5 is the potential of it being split into two. Me personally, I don't agree it should be, and I don't agree most shows should be. Now, granted, back in the day, they used to be. So we're going to talk about it. Let's go. Now, I'm not too happy hearing about Stranger Things Season 5 being split into two different parts due to the fact that it's been a long time since Stranger Things Season 4 came out. I don't even remember what happened. And granted, that season was split into two. We're going to talk a little bit about that too. But right here, they're saying Netflix might split the final season of Stranger Things, potentially frustrating fans for the eager culmination, which it would make me mad. The decision to split the season mirroring the four seasons approach could cause people to feel that they've been waiting too long already. Absolutely, we have been, because it debuted in 2016. These kids, they're supposed to be, freshmen and sophomore in high school, they're in their mid-20s now. And it's not going to be more like realistic. Anyways, by releasing the entire season at once, Netflix could benefit from the existing excitement and enthusiasm among fans, showcasing the importance of putting the audience first. 100%. Because something that they could potentially cash in on is the fact that if they split into two seasons, making more money. Because people are going to keep their Netflix account, because I believe last time they did it, it was like a month and a half or a month in between part 1, part 2, or it was like 2 months. Anyways, so instead of people coming in, paying for 1 month, watching the entire show, canceling it like I used to do, you have people that are going to come and stay potentially for 2 months just to watch the conclusion. The other problem that they're saying that might be that, now mind you, nothing is, conclusive and they're going to do it, is the fact that they're saying the last time Netflix split the season was because special effects took too long to get ready and the necessary standards that they have set. So, I mean, okay, if there was a potential conflict when it comes to the special effects, because I know there's going to be bound to be a ton of special effects, especially in the last couple episodes, okay, I can understand that. Just delay the whole entire season a little bit and move on from there. I mean, it doesn't help that everything got delayed because of the writer's strike, because of conflict of, scheduling everybody. It's just one of those things. And then I was wondering myself, here is an article talking about TV shows with the longest breaks between seasons. I was like, I wonder which one. So they got Sherlock here. Sherlock was delayed 3 years between seasons. That's understandable. Why? Benedict Cumberbatch and I can't remember homie's name. Bilbo Baggins. That's what we're going to call him. They're actually really well-known actors, and they really, really blew up during Sherlock. Now, granted, they were really well-known actors before that. But 3 years, scheduling conflicts, yada, yada, yada. I get it. They're saying there have been talks of another season, which if it does come out 2025 or 2026, might make it 8 or 9 years between the show's seasons. And I highly recommend that show. Amazing show. ATL, bro, I don't know why ATL took so long between seasons. I watched the first 3 seasons and I didn't even finish it. I need to go back and finish it. The next one, Black Mirror. Okay, so when it comes to Black Mirror, I can definitely forgive that show only because it's not episodic like Atlanta. It's not episodic like Sherlock Holmes where there is a storyline or a sub storyline. Black Mirror is one of those shows that like you get a culmination of a whole bunch of different stories, and potentially it might take a long time to write 8 different stories and compile it into 8 different shows. The next one, True Detectives. True Detectives, kind of like Black Mirror, where it's actually a really quality show. If you haven't watched True Detectives, I highly recommend it. Don't forget to get your Zyrtec. I keep seeing that pop up behind my head. But True Detectives is a great, great show. And it's just, each season is a standalone season. It's not like the prior season. Next one, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Never watched it. Don't really care to. Happy Valley. Never even heard of that. Happy Valley has first 2 seasons were broadcast only 2 years apart, 2014, 2016. And then the season finale to be in 2023. Like Twin Peaks, Happy Valley follow-up season kept the season gap of time in a reality, picking back up 7 years after the second season finale with the police sergeant. I'll have to go check that show out. If they brought it back 7 years later to finish it, it's definitely worth it. Now, I wish they would bring back My Name is Earl. I'm just saying that. We're throwing it out there. The Real Housewives of Miami, 8 years. 8 years to catch up with the Housewives of Miami. Me personally, don't care about it. Next one, Arrested Development. Okay, Arrested Development, I can give them a pass because the show was originally canceled by, I think it was Fox, and it was picked up by Netflix. But I remember the original run, and then 2016, and then streaming service 2013. Years after its cancellation. Next one, Doctor Who. Personally, not a fan of Doctor Who. Can care less. Next one, Twin Peaks. Same thing. It ran its course, and then they picked it up 26 years later. I will admit, Twin Peaks did surprise me because it's actually a really good show, and I just don't get it. Cliffhanger. Maybe it'll do the same thing with My Name is Earl. And then category split season television seasons. A lot of these are going to be mid-season finales. I think a lot of people kind of forget the art of TV shows. And a lot of people talk about how like TV shows used to be. And I agree, they used to be. With split seasons. So they would have their fall part of the season, take a break for the holidays because you got college football, you got you usually got college football, and then you usually have the Super Bowl. So you got probably about a month and a half period where you take a break just before Christmas. So you air your Christmas episode, and then you come back and you air your final 5, 6, 7 episodes on the back end, the spring. I think it was a great idea. That's just me. But as you can tell, a lot of these American Horror Story, Attack on Titan. This is the bone I got to pick with Attack on Titan. Is the fact that Attack on Titan season 4, the final, it was like season 4 part 1, season 4 part 2, season 4 part 2 part 1, and then season 4 part 2 part 2. Like at that point, just call it season 5. God damn it. BoJack Horseman, another one. Breaking Bad, I don't know why they ended up splitting it, but they did. They split it July 15, 2012, and then they finished it up September 29, 2013. It was like a year. Like that definitely should have never happened. Doctor Who, Entourage, Food Wars. Futurama, I don't know. Gotham, I didn't think was great. Let's see. Any other ones of note here? Hell on Wheels is a great show, by the way. Winners and Losers. People tell me to watch don't care about it. Vikings, another show people tell me to watch, don't care about. Star Trek. A lot of these are like streaming platforms I'm starting to notice on this side. Nashville, Ninjago, Nip Tuck. But for the most part, most of these shows are like actual syndication shows on television that ended up breaking it up, doing the fall season, spring season, calling it a day. Traditional television. Anyways, in my opinion, I do feel that Stranger Things should release it all in one go. And if they got to delay the entire season, delay the entire season. Don't be greedy. Let everybody enjoy it all at once. Let me binge watch it to my heart's content because I am tired of waiting. These are grown-ass people trying to act like they're 13. I'm tired of it. Anyways, you guys, y'all have a great, wonderful day. Don't forget to mash that like button, subscribe. Every little bit helps out the channel immensely. Till next time, you guys, I will catch you later. Bye.